Hi friends, today we'll discuss the topic of ozone layer depletion in environmental education. This is also a very important topic related to the exam. Okay, ozone layer depletion. Here ozone exists in the ozonosphere which is 25 to 30 kilometers from our earth surface. In the atmosphere layer, that is, it is present in the stratosphere. Ozone in the stratosphere is good ozone. Whatever the ozone is present in that stratosphere, that is good ozone because it shields earth from the ultraviolet radiation. Remaining 10% of the ozone is bad, which causes the earth surface harmful to public health and welfare. Ozone molecules are created as well as destroyed. New ozone molecules are constantly created. When oxygen is struck by the sun rays, they split a single atoms. This single atom bond with oxygen molecule to form ozone. Okay, ozone molecules are constantly destroyed by nitrogen, hydrogen and chlorine. The nitrogen comes from soils and the ocean, and the hydrogen comes from atmospheric water vapor. The chlorine comes from the oceans. Ozone is destroyed when it absorbs ultraviolet light. It produces atomic oxygen that react with molecular oxygen and forms ozone. Ozone destruction releases chlorofluorocarbons and halogens. These chlorofluorocarbons uh, are useful for us as coolants in refrigerators, ACs, and cleaning computer circuits and in fire extinguishers that releases chlorofluorocarbons to the atmosphere. Okay, when ultraviolet strike this, it releases chlorine, and when chlorine is mixed with this one atom of oxygen, a chlorine monoxide is formed. Due to polar vortex, the ozone depletion is more at the polar regions. So what are the effects of this ozone depletion? Reduction in ozone levels lead to higher levels of ultraviolet radiation reaches the earth's surface. It causes non-melanoma skin cancer, and it is plant growth will be directly affected, and it leads to changes in the plant diseases and biogeochemical cycles and herbivory. That means these are all affected. Like if it is affected for the plants and animals, not only for them, even for human also it is very much affected. And even the survival rates are reduced for organisms, and it affects reproductive capacity. It reduces population of size of animals. It affects terrestrial as well as the aquatic biogeochemical cycles, and even synthetic polymers, biopolymers, which are affected by the solar ultraviolet radiation. So by this effect, how does it affect the climate? And how these climatic changes leads to human changes as well as in the nature also we will see more changes. How does it affect the first? We will see how does it affect the climate. When climatic change is a long-term shift in weather conditions, when it is identified by changes in, suppose we can see the changes in the temperature, in precipitation, in winds and other indicators. All these changes can be observed. It includes changes in the average conditions, changes in the variability, extreme events, extreme rainfall, extreme high temperature we'll observe. Carbon dioxide is the main cause of human induced climatic change. Because when we'll see the climatic change because of the carbon dioxide. Burning of fossil fuels affect the climatic change, and it is a long-lived gas. Nitrous oxide also affect the climatic change. These short-lived climate forces have a climate warming effect, while others have a cooling effect. So this nitrous oxide and carbon dioxide, these are most affected to the climatic change. Short-lived climate forces like carbon dioxide, black carbon, small solid particle formed. All these are short-lived climatic forces. When fossil fuel combustion emits sulfur dioxide, it is also short-term effect. Any sustained change to the amount of incoming energy or amount of outgoing energy can lead to climatic change. Whatever the change that is coming in or out, going out, there is a change in the climate. So what are the factors that are affected for this climatic change? Humans are affected as well as the nature. For human, what are the human causes? Climatic changes can also caused by human activities such as burning of fossil fuels. Even human are also responsible for these climatic changes. They emit the fossil fuels, burning of fossil fuels, conservation of land for forestry and agriculture. These activities change the land surface and emit substances to the atmosphere that will release into the atmosphere. This influence both incoming and outgoing energy, have both warming and cooling effects. Simultaneously, we will receive this warming and cooling effect. Who are affected for all these? Humans. The dominant one is a carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. Overall effect of human activities has been a warming effect. And these emission of carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases are driven. These lead to enhancement of greenhouse effect. It leads to greenhouse effect. Climatic change could have far-reaching or unpredictable environmental, social and economic consequences. These are the changes that we observe in the climate. Because of these, all things done by the human. Next, what are the causes that are affected for the nature? The earth climate can be affected by natural factors such as changes in the volcanic capacity, volcanic activity, solar output, earth orbit around the sun. The above factors influence the climatic change of incoming energy. Volcanic eruptions have short form effects on climate. The effect of greenhouse gases has been 50 times. We can see changes in the sun's output. There are two different strategies when it deals with the climatic change. One is mitigation and the other is adaptation. So here, now we have seen the effects for this climate as well as for the nature. Now we will see what are the effects on animals and planets. Our climate is changing both naturally as well as due to human exploitation. Animals and plants are affected by climatic change and global warming in both disruption and behavior. Unless greenhouse gases are severely reduced, climatic change cause quarter of land, animals and plants to become extinct. Plants bloom earlier and mammals come out of hibernation sooner. Animals moving closer to the poles as rise in global temperature because of the high temperature. As sea level rise, sea turtles lose nesting. That means their living is lost. Humans destroyed migration of animals. Change because of this, migration takes place. They won't stay at one place. Changing rainfall patterns, drives are affected and are not taking into account the migratory fishes and mammals that migrate by river. On the other side, the atmosphere is sucking moisture. Countries are facing reduced crop production and water shortages. Many migratory and non-migratory species are expected to become extinct in the near future. And how does it affect to insects? We have seen how it causes to the humans as well as nature and even the effects of plants and animals. Now we'll see the effects on insects. Warmer temperature associated with climatic change will lead to influence insect species. It affects on survival, generation time as well as dispersal. Individual insect species depend on geographical range, trophic level, natural history. Insect populations in mid or high latitudes benefit most for survival. Insect species mortality may decrease because of the warmer winter. Insect species act indirectly through trophic interactions. Insect species have short life cycle, high reproductive capacity, high degree of mobility. These are effects for insects. Now we'll see the effects on human health. How does all this affect to human? Rising greenhouse gas levels are triggering climate, environmental changes that affect human health in many ways. That leads to temperature rise level, high temperatures and crop failure can be seen. Because of crop failure, what happens? We will not get proper food. Altered weather patterns, weather changes we can see. Injuries will happen. Homelessness, they lose their homes. Ocean acidification, marine ecosystem will damage. The shift takes place and sea level rise, mass migration takes place. economic disruption happens, malnutrition will be taken by us, social unrest, aquaculture failure, infectious diseases are spread because of the climatic changes, displacement happens. So these are all about the ozone layer depletion. I hope friends you understand the topic. If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi friends. Today we'll